Hello, everybody. Welcome into the William channel and the William Live Show. naturally, naturally occurring. You're in the studio before me, and I'm still getting set up here, testing sound and all the guests here, and vision, and checking the playlists, and it's an important day in studio show today because we're going to go ahead with the presenters trophy. It's difficult. It's more difficult than any of the other trophies. It's got to be for presenters. And there's 34 of us trying. Yes. But I'm going to go to the natural ones where we go to first and have a look at Billy's, and then we'll move on with some of the newer ones. And then we'll do the presenters trophy. We'll return the music, and we'll have a spotlight on King. And so when we get to the page where Billy is, naturally he's not there. He's been covered up because we've been working on the presenters trophy. And so he did check in yesterday with a one, but we seem to have kind of covered that up a bit. Yes. Well, they've been coming thick and fast, and Billy hadn't got his regular spot there. Spot him as we go down. No, it's a long haul. Might reach the bottom before I've even spotted him. Ah, there he is. Look, there he is. There he is. Yep. 3/4 of the way down the page. There he is. Right, I'm going to put him where he should be. I think I've got him back now. Right. We'll move on. Just check and see if he's steady in his place. Yes, we're going to move on. We're going to move on. That page needs to go back now. Right, we're going to move on. And Billy Bass's selection of the day is the sensational Willie before he got his self-repaired. Singing Fish Gods is back with us again on that one. And Sherlock's choice of the day is the Japanese Collector 201 with his Happy Birthday animated plush bear at Walmart. Then we're going to move on to one of our final days, and we'll finally wrap it up on the 5th of July. On the 4th of July, we'll have Wyatt the Scarecrow premiering, but he's going to premiere on 6/9/23, a story about the 4th of July. So he's going today, 6/9/23 at 6:30 p.m. He premieres his upcoming. In a video about on the 4th of July. GRE unreleased, Joe Rogan and Elon Musk talking about social media shorts. Why the Scarecrow has been very busy. When you go to buy Slim from Spirit, Skylar's funny, 203 fine toy, core, 4 balls, space balls. I'm a nut, move this. A robotical Halloween, Song Zing toys, Defter toys, and robotical Halloween, Dinosaur toys, website video, Batch the Haunter new for 23 lures, Tiki design 8-foot clown on stilts, 2 animatronics and more, the Black Heart Spirit of Halloween, Reaper's animatronics, and the creepy rising doll, Spirit of Halloween, Sneak Peeks doll. Yes, the Sneak Peeks doll, I said. Did I get a room one morning? Yes, I got a flyer, Tough Dog flyer. It shot right up the screen. I was doing animatronics and more. Then we had Robotical Halloween, a Fang Young website video. And we had Ian still messing about in his StreamYard. Mine 7x7 going live with the tatty-eyed idiot. 21 again, with that idiot. That idiot all joined together. And Brian's video editor 23 preview 2 Bob Deep Lake Effects, Frankie Valley the Four Seasons, Coca-Cola, Kayla Radio, July the 6th, 65, Frankie Valley, George Music for all the Four Seasons. He flew as well. Where he flew off to, nobody knows. Brylan, the video editor, SML, Protagon, shot Jeffy's song, and mine 757 old video, I think this was 1919. Shout outs from Rocky the King Lobster. A block on 9. That's 9 seconds on a block. Totally block. Ian the animated stuff collector, Walmart, Attillo Disney cars. Wyatt the Scarecrow, every Halloween spirit costume, clown costume. And Wyatt again with the smoke from Canada is crazy. And Cole Crock and the quarantine kids play a day in their life when we had COVID. Yes, himself playing Gene, a piano cover by chance. Yes, and StreamYard, Ian the animated stuff collector, back in the StreamYard again. Zach is here with us. Yeah, he's a new one, he hadn't bugged in yet. No. In fact, he just got started. Zach, the building of Isaac. I guess Zach is a shorter word for Isaac. Repentance and the building of Isaac from Zach. Our new guest of the day, Repentance. And Taipei, Houston, supporting Foo Fighters. Susie Thin, all my life is it Foo Fighters? Learning to fly? Don't know. What about Chilling Props? Halloween store employee. That sounds good, but it doesn't sound too good when it's a half popper. Sounds of running for beauty in the morning shorts. Yeah, running beauty morning. Every Oasis blind gameplay from Fiji Flower. And Tyler G, every spirit of Halloween, animatronic, show 4. And CJ Honda, Spirit of Halloween, Horrorplex, Theatre Review, and Wyatt again with a slim Halloween 23 picks. Sneak peeks there from Wyatt. Creepy Rising Doll, more sneak peeks, Spirit of Halloween 23. And sneak peeks again with a little Jack Carver, Spirit of Halloween. Wyatt the Scarecrow, Gurudor, sneak peeks, and they're all sneak peeks. More Wyatt, more sneak peeks. Grave Watcher, Spirit of Halloween, and the Crypt Keeper, sneak peeks. All from Wyatt. Now watch it and shoot that screen. Well, it's hard to see what else he did, and he did a half popper as well, just to be sure. Pretty woman Leatherface from Wyatt. Monkey Judy, Cutie Moody, keep his beloved buddy attached throughout the day. Attach a line to him. Yes, and Tyler G, Scary Balloon. Clown, Halloween, animatronic shorts and clowns. And Snowy's animatronics, seasonal visions, animated light up pumpkin greeter with sound. And it goes again with seasonal visions. This is a light up pumpkin with sounds. Seems very similar to the other one, but the hold on as a half popper at that bottom, which is now popped to the top. It's still Snowy's animatronics. It's his second one. A light up pumpkin with sounds. Elijah the animatronic collector, spirit of Halloween, 5 foot the crypt keeper animatronics. Stilts from Wyatt the scarecrow, spirit of Halloween, sneak peeks. Dagger Mike, spirit of Halloween, sneak peeks. And Wyatt comes again with a black heart, sneak peeks. For spirit of Halloween. Yes. It's just hard to say, yes, because you see the last one spun off that screen. Yeah, spun off that screen. I think we're spun in by a page. Or a couple of pages. Oh, yes, I was Black to the Black Heart, and Elijah, Spirit of Halloween 23, Jack Carver, Poor George for Wyatt. Poor George for Wyatt, and that wasn't the one either. That was another flyer. And sometimes not that easy to bring them back down, a man brought down by a page. Elijah, the animatronic collector, Heckles from Wyatt the Scarecrow, the Deathstalker Wyatt the Scarecrow, Eternal Rest, all sneak peeks from Wyatt the Scarecrow, Elijah, Spirit of Halloween, 9 foot stills animatronics, and I've got a Poor George here from Elijah, the animatronic, what I'm looking at now. Spirit of Halloween, Heckles, Elijah, Chainsaw Massacre, and Moody, Floyd, Sit, Monkey, Judy, sit in the most obedient gesture, wait for that special treat. Spirit of Halloween, Elijah, the animatronic collector. It looks like a 3 foot Eternal Rest, and he's got another one after that with a 3 foot Grave Watcher. All for Spirit of Halloween, a 9 foot Dagger Mike. This is all Elijah, and Elijah again with a 5 foot Creepy Rising Doll, and a 6 foot Black Heart animatronic. And it will go flying up that screen even when I'm trying to just page warm. Here, brother, is out now from My Silent Bravery, Matt Wade there. And then we turn to Halloween C, 13 new Spirit of Halloween animatronics. E-Corp's videos with a 14 new Spirit of Halloween 4 quality, Joe Regan and Tim Dillon. We are getting smarter. Moody closes his eyes and joyfully inhale the smell of dried fish. Oh, no dead fish here. And we've got the best gameplay coming up. Well, we got in the Ban 2, 3, and 4, and the Choo Choo Charlie's, the Skiddy Boo Toilet, and there you go. And Los Angeles, the funniest animals are cats and dogs. Larissa Leiber, since I've been loving you, Larissa Leiber. And Monkey Judy, Jolly, throw away fruit to hug Mum when Belia walked towards her. Eric the Fish Guy, nice to see him again. Frosty the Snowman has a stroke. Perhaps it was a stroke of luck. That I just got them up, The Wonder Singing and Dancing Rainbow Fish review is all I can see from the singing fish gods. And Eric, compilation of stuff I found at stores bought too. Snowy's animatronics. These are some of the older ones that we did. Jimmy Mary Mice. And the Bonnie Lob's Fish Marvelous there as well, with Dexter the Duck gone wrong. Chuck and Jasper Studios. Man and Dog Show. Former Chuck and Jasper. Gillian's Wonderful Pier. Ocean City. New York. First time using the water dispenser. Jalia. Look a bit awkward. I like my water out of a bucket, he says. Judy used her sweet gesture to entice Mom to share the steamed bun. It all seems steamed soggy bun. Yeah, that bun. Have some fun. Yes, and JR unreleased Joe Regan, Tim Dillon with the American Empire Fall. Kish, huh? Mostly in a foreign language, could be Russian, and the art of noise. Chilling props, spirit of Halloween, and Jammy Addiction, Jammy unreleased prototype, Mr. Bones. I'm going to do something now. We're going to go over to somewhere where we should be. We got it ready for you yesterday. And here it comes, and I'll show you how it's done. Right. It's the Presenter's Trophy round 1. And I'm going to open it up for all you fellas to see. And it's done on the 29th of June, 23. And the first match is a kind of playoff between the two cups. The Cup Red is form, 5th in the Mini Cup last year. He returns to wonderful Radio William. At that time, he was representing Rocky 867, but now he's representing Wyatt the Scarecrow. New phone test for Wyatt the Scarecrow. And he's up against the Cup Lavender on wonderful Radio William, a new starter. But he's a Cup just the same. And he's supporting Brylands, the video editor, 23. Emily's upset stomach. Who misses her? No cringe. Read the description. And now I can give you the result. The Cup Red. He polled 49 votes. That was quite a bit for him. He says he still wants to stay around on wonderful Radio William, even if he'll sweep the carpet. We'll get a backroom job for him. Yeah. I'll put him upstairs. Because the Cup Lavender has won it. Won that match. He was supporting Brylands, the video editor, 23. He polled 54 votes, as opposed to 49 by the Cup Red. So the Cup Lavender beats the Cup Red. And that's the final story of the Cup. The Cup Red will still stay with Radio William. He's not a presenter anymore. He will not be presenting any more shows. He's gone to work in the attic. Sort out the discs. And now we have the big match. This will be the match on television. This one will be. Yes, you can bet that. Started on my television anyway. Alien. on Wonderful Radio William. He hasn't got any form. He hasn't done anything in last year's competition. He's supported by Jimmy Addiction, Jimmy Unreleased, Prototype, Mr. Bones, and he's taken on William, the winner of last year. William on Wonderful Radio William, the inventor and presenter. And this is your biggest shock, ladies and gentlemen, because William was representing the freight train drifter, Norfolk Southern Manifest on the NS, Casey District in Ray County, Missouri. Everybody thought William had a very good chance representing one of the winners from our trophy. Well, he would want to do that, wouldn't he? But here comes the never-ending story. Aliens know everything. And here is the result. Alien up against William. Poor old William, he no chance. The alien has beaten him. That means it's the end of William. The alien polled 170 votes, and William only polled 152. It was close in tossing and turning for the last day between them, but William went under. That's the end of the show. But he's committed to his contract, so he'll finish it off by his deadline date on the 5th of July. But he's not officially on the show anymore. But of course he'll leave his work behind. His work is always there. And then we have the next match, Big Sherlock on Wonderful Radio William. Who did he take on? He took on England Lion. England Lion said, be quick, I've got to go off and cheer the ladies. I'm cheering on the 21s at the moment. And so they voted. And it's into him as well, I think. Now just the final check there, yes. Big Sherlock has gone. He supported William throughout. He was a big, strong William supporter on Wonderful Radio William. But he's lost. He chose the Jimmy and Wowee guy to support. He was having some fun with Singing Fish, because he does work with Billy Bass and the Fish. But the England Lion has pulled him to pieces. The England Lion on Wonderful Radio William, he doesn't have any form neither. He chose Wyatt the Scarecrow, Heckles, Spirit Halloween to support. And here is the score. Big Sherlock, he polled 40 votes. That's Big Sherlock. He's here in the studio. Hello there, everybody. Was William's biggest supporter, and he's gone, and I'm afraid I'm gone too. The next fella will have better eyesight. And there's me and William posing on the photograph. Big Sherlock has officially left the building. Isn't that a pity? He's been beaten and he's been eaten by England Lion. Big Sherlock polled 40 votes and England Lion polled 66. There was a lot of tossing and toing between them, but England Lion got it. Overnight, he's eating them up. And the next fella in the studio is this fella. My writing name is Dixon Boyd, if you see any books about me or papers. But I'm the flying reporter. I work for the Daily Flyer. And he's here to cover the story. Now, Dickie Boyd's got good form. He wins the Mini Cup 22 in any joint Wonderful Radio William. At that time, he was representing Mine 757. But today he's representing Halloween C. Yes. And he's up against Mickey the Monkey. Should be easy. He's a new starter on Wonderful Radio William. But Mickey the Monkey was clever, a little monkey. He was representing MT Creations. Everyone knows that, but I animated it in Blender. And poor old Dickie, although he pulled well, he went down fighting. He went down flying. But the major news is that William's been beaten. The two cups have sorted each other out, and Dickie Bird's gone flying. It knocked him up his perch. He pulled well. He got 99 votes. But Mickey the Monkey was crafty. He pulled 113. Oh dear, the shoe is falling to pieces. Oh dear, who's up next? William can't take it anymore. He's got to get out of the studio. Well, when he finishes, he will. Fluffy the Cat's up next on Wonderful Radio. William, no form. He's just new. He represented by the Scarecrow, Death Stalker, Spirit of Halloween, Sneak Peeks. He pulled 42 votes. He was up against Yellow Duck on Wonderful Radio William. Yellow Duck, just like Fluffy the Cat, had no form. He was representing Snowy's animatronics, Seasonal Visions, animated light of Pumpkin Greeter with sound. Fluffy the Cat pulled 42 votes, while Yellow Duck, he pulled 79. The duck has become a new bird. Dickie Bird, you'll have to hand over to Yellow Duck. But of course, you'll still be able to keep your reporter's job. Well, of course, report for the Daily Flyer every day. Yeah, just like the rest. They've all bitten the dust. Cup's gone to work in the attic, Cup red. Sherlock, big Sherlock, shall never be seen again. Imagine losing that. And Dickie Bird's back to his old reporter's job. And William, he been beaten as well. And that spells catastrophe. The show's gone down. It's sunk. Let's see what happens next. We have to honour our contract until the end, the finishing day. Dickie's famous friend, Piggy Bank. William, I've got no money in the bank. Oh, don't worry, mate. This could be a last day. You've been sacked as the bank manager. Let's have a look and see if you have. Oh, looks good for you. Looks good for Piggy Bank. He's taken over as the new manager. Piggy Bank second in the mini cup last year. He joined Wonderful Radio William. At that time, he was representing Mr. Floyd. His selection this time was Elijah, the animatronic collector, Spirit of Halloween 23, 7'2" slim animatronic killer clowns from outer space. Now, Piggy Bank polled 51 votes. He was up against Snowman. He had good form, fourth in the mini cup. He joined Wonderful Radio William. He was representing the Clark Family Creative last year. But this year he's representing Elijah the animatronic collector. Spirit of Halloween 23, 7-foot Death Stalker animatronic. Now the result, Piggy Bank, he polled 51 votes. And Snowman, he only polled 44. So it's bye-bye, Snowman. You have melted. Melted. Do you know that? That's melted. Oh, he didn't like that word. No, that's the most horrifying word in the dictionary to say to a snowman. Melt it. Yes. When you say that to a snowman, he really gets angry. And then we have Jubilee Bear. Great promising effort at the beginning on Wonderful Radio William. No form, of course. It came to us quite raw. It was representing Wyatt the Scarecrow. Still, Spirit of Halloween, sneak peeks. He was up against Ted Bear on Wonderful Radio William. Again, Ted been with us a long time, but he hasn't got any form really. He did. He said he didn't represent anybody last year. And Ted was represented by the Scarecrow, Poor George, Spirit of Halloween. Now the result is Jubilee Bear, he pulled 29 votes. And Ted Bear, he pulled 65. It's bye-bye, Jubilee. Bye-bye, Jubilee. Came to us for Easter and gone to us for... He'd be gone at Independence. But he'll still be working, of course, so everybody has to work on Wonderful Radio William. He'll find a position somewhere as a sweeper up. And now we take on another one, which is supposed to be a big one. We're coming to some big ones now. Little ones as well. Handyman. Remember him? He was 7th in the mini cup. Then he joined Wonderful Radio William. At that time, 9 months ago, he was representing Holidays Russ or Holidays R Us. Now he's representing Rocky the King Lobster. Oh. He pulled 21 votes. That's fairly low, but he's only the handyman. Remember, he used to do the handyman's job. Now the cup's the way to do it. Well, handyman will be giving him a hand, though. He's been beaten. He was nearly eaten as well. Sunny Dog on Wonderful Radio William, no form, attacked his legs. And down he came. Yes. Sunny Dog was representing Elijah, the animatronic collector. 9-foot Dagger Mike animatronic for Spirit of Halloween 23. And Handyman polled 21 votes and Sunny Dog 34. It was touch and tough between them, but the dog bites. So now we do know that the dog bites. And now one of William's most trusted assistants. Oh dear. It's bad news for him as well. Sherlock Bear on Wonderful Radio William. He was representing Elijah, the animatronic collector. He expected big things. Spirit of Halloween 23 remake. 5-foot creepy rising doll animatronics. I told him those animatronics will just not go for a furry bear. I don't believe it, but it's true. Sherlock Bear only pulled 13 votes. That must be the lowest of the low. And he's a singing, dancing bear. I think something might have went wrong there. We'll have a relook, but I think it's fact. He took on William's right-hand man, Mr. Wright, who's been here with William throughout. And that was the battle for position. Mr. Wright is William's right-hand man. 3rd in the mini cup, joins Wonderful Radio William. Last year at this time, 9 months ago, he was representing Spirit Halloween Hangout. But he's now representing Rocky 867. Ruby and Raven, Rocky Marbles. So Sherlock Bear polled a meanie 13 votes, while Mr. Wright polled 53. Mr. Wright, you have won that contest. The next contest is going to be a show Bugsy Bear up next on Wonderful Radio William. He chose to represent Wyatt the Scarecrow. He thought, well, he'll do well, you know. A Gaudo, Spirit of Halloween, 23 Sneak Peeks. And he took on Harry the Hedgehog on Wonderful Radio William. We told him Harry is difficult. The public has been liking him. It was close, and a ding-donged one way and a ding-dong the other. Harry the Hedgehog was representing Wyatt the Scarecrow also, so there was no malice between them. Pretty Woman Leatherface, Spirit of Halloween, 23 Sneak Peeks, and the final score was Bugsy Bear on Wonderful Radio William. He polled 53 votes, and Harry the Hedgehog is a prickly creature, but he only polled 42 votes. Bye-bye, Harry. Best of the new. They say first shall be last. And second in the new guys, Daisy the cow on Wonderful Radio William. He chose to represent Fiji flower. Oh, I said sometimes that flower didn't grow. Nutshack intro, but every nutshack is Squidward. Work that out. Daisy said, oh, as long as it's grass, I'll eat it. Well, it's a Fiji flower. That's what it is. He took on Blue Bear on Wonderful Radio William. Blue Bear is very wise. He was represented by Tyler G. Every Spirit of Halloween 2023 Halloween animatronic show for. Daisy the cow only polled 21 votes. Blue Bear, he got an amazing 278. Well, that's just amazing. Well, it's down to his chosen representative, you see. If he does well, the bear does well, you know. But they chose their representatives. Mona Bear is next. Mona Bear says she'll come on the show wearing glasses if she wins on Wonderful Radio William. That is if she wins the trophy. But winning a round should be fairly easy for her. She chose to represent Chuck and Jasper Studios, Man and Dog Show, former Chuck E. Cheese animatronics, Gillian's Wonderful Fair, Ocean City, New Jersey. And Mona Bear polled a magnificent 107 votes. You did like Mona. Her partner in the match was no match for her. It was no match for anybody. He's in the studio, is he? I don't know. He was here, and he's gone off crying. No, here he is. He's coming back in. He's coming back in. He's coming back in. Hello, everybody. Sherlock's been beat. Big Sherlock's been beat. And baby Sherlock's joined them. Baby Sherlock, he chose Wyatt the Scarecrow. A good choice, Crypt Keeper, Spirit of Halloween, but he only polled 35 votes. All the three Sherlocks have gone. It's going to be a new show. And the next match is Tommy Bear on Wonderful Radio William. He chose White the Scarecrow as well because he was in good supply. Creepy Rising Doll and expected big things of him, and they still do. Spirit of Halloween, 23 sneak peeks. He was returning with that one. But Tommy Bear only polled 18 votes. He was up against Polar Bear. Polar Bear's not popular, really, on Wonderful Radio. Well, in fact, the two of them's not. In fact, I would have said prior to contest that Tommy Bear was probably the most popular. But it two kind of guys there which are not really popular. And Polar Bear chose Adieu Side Videos. I seen a photograph of Mars there, formatting a hard drive. Well, he says, that's out of this world, I'll have this one. Yeah, so Tommy Bear polled 18 votes. Not much popularity for him. But Polar Bear polled 29 votes, and he wasn't really popular neither. Polar Bear wins that one. Battle of the Bears. Santa, now he couldn't win the mini cup. He was 8th in the mini cup last year. He joined Wonderful Radio William at that time representing Joe P. But time has moved on, and he's now, that was 9 months ago, and he's now representing Banana Animation, Alan Box, 4 Nation Trailer Remake. He polled 22 votes. Some of the little guys here. And this must be the biggest shock. Diggy Boy will be writing it all over the papers tomorrow. Must be the biggest shock of the contest. He's taken on little Jimmy. Santa has taken on little Jimmy. Little Jimmy stopped and asked him kindly for his toys on Wonderful Radio William. And Santa has said, well, you're not getting any. That's where your toys is. Oh, and that's little Jimmy hit the floor. He was representing White the Scarecrow. He's a big boy, and things will go well. Grave River, Spirit of Halloween, sneak peeks, returning, but he only polled 18 votes, where Santa polled 22, and little Jimmy has bit the dust. He can't take over the show now. But of course, the King is a different contest, you know. It's a different contest from the Presenter's Trophy. They can still win other things, you know. And then we have Dory Bear, such a respected and wonderful thing on Wonderful Radio William. She took on she represented Elijah the Animatronic Collector. Spirit of Halloween, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 6-foot pretty woman, leather face. She thought this one really go well. She polled 22 votes, Dory Bear. She was taken on Wise Owl. Well, he only comes out at night, but that's Wise. He walks on Wonderful Radio William. He was representing Elijah, the same, the animatronic collector. They both chose Elijah because, and this one was a ding-dong. This one was close. It went one way, and then it went the other, and then it went the other, and then Dory Bear just stuck her head in front. Dory Bear polled 22 votes, while Wise Owl, he polled 19. The next one, a half shooter on that screen. Rockin' Robin, 6th in the mini cup last year, 9 months ago, joins Wonderful Radio William, at that time representing Chilling Props. He chose Chaos Funny. He got stuck on the end of his 4 balls. and he was taking on Guy the Guardsman, which we always held in high respect on Wonderful Radio. Williams had been here a month. He chose Wyatt the Scarecrow, and that was a great choice, yeah. Slim, Spirit of Halloween sneak peeks for Guy the Guardsman. The result, Rockin' Robin has done worst of all the presenters so far. He only polled 8 votes, while Guy the Guardsman got 31. And Guy the Guardsman wins that one. Then we go to Billy Bass. Now, a lot of people would like to hear his result. We're coming to the final 2 results, and this is going to be good. Billy Bass on Wonderful Radio, William, one of the founders a year ago with William, of course, and one of William's hard allies. Yes. It chose C.J. Hunter to represent. Thought he was crafty, Billy. Spirit of Halloween, Horrorplex Theatre Review. He polled 30 votes. He was taken on Bunny Rabbit on Wonderful Radio, William, been here a year ago. Was the fish about to sink the rabbit? The rabbit chose carefully, and he chose Wyatt the Scarecrow, Lil Jack Carver, Spirit of Halloween, sneak peeks, just from the choice what was available at that time. The voting, Billy Bass polled 30 votes, and this one was touch and go all the way. We were ready to call a dead heat when Bunny Rabbit popped up with his extra vote and said, "There's my ace card. I'm Bunny Rabbit." And Bunny Rabbit polled 31 votes. 30 against 31, the closest we've had. But Bunny Rabbit wins through to the next round. The king looks like he's on his way, and he's beaten one of the founders, Billy Bass. And there you go. And that was round 1. We'll have round 2 coming up tomorrow. Meanwhile, we go to the king and see what's happening. See if this has changed anything. Probably not. Probably not. But just have a look at the king and see what's happening on there. It's still, this is a different contest, of course. It's still Bunny Rabbit way out in front of Sunny Dog. Sherlock Bear, Guy the Guardsman, close up behind Sunny Dog, but almost scared to pass him. There may be some changes as a result of these battles. Dory Bear's in 5th. Then Mona Bear, Ted Bear, Blue Bear, and the 2 bottom lads, because nobody likes to be bottom alone, Jubbly Bear and Bugsy Bear. And that's it. And we've done the first round of the Presenters Trophy. The second round draw will be made today. I'm going to take a look back